All right, hello and welcome to an early Thursday stream, the little American Truck Simulator. That's right, American Truck Simulator, a fan favorite, bringing you more Law Hawk logistics action. I'm a little rusty right now. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe I'm being introverted today. Anyways, I feel like I'm starting off with a rough words. Anyways, Law Hawk logistics. We move your shit from one place to another in a big-ass truck. Over 55 hours of experience, Law Hawk Logistics will get your things where they need to go. Call! So, we're doing a little... It is Thursday. It is time for my normal... Or it is the day for my normal stream. But things are weird. The schedule is weird. Yeah, got a lurker. Lurker reporting. James Baker, don't worry. I won't tell anyone you're here, but thanks for showing up, buddy. So yeah, things are a little, well, this weekend is my birthday, so I've taken a 3-day weekend, so that's good. But on the flip side, I'm waiting for work, which I'm expecting, or at least I'm thinking I'm going to be getting an email or other notification at some point, any time really, telling me I have work to pick up later this evening. So, and normally I would just wait until tomorrow to do it, but because I can't work at all over the weekend, and I'm taking Monday off, which is my actual birthday, I can't afford to wait until tomorrow to pick up work. I'll need to wake up tomorrow and be able to dive right into my work. So that's why I'm doing the stream early. Of course, the way the workflow is around this time of year, sometimes it's spotty, so it could turn out that I'm not gonna have anything until Monday or Tuesday next week anyways. So we'll see about that, but I thought I'd better stream early anyways, because if I get a call saying that I've got a pickup to do this evening, that could very well cut into my stream and promote your streaming. So that out of the way, that's why I'm streaming now. So here we are. Let's see. Gosh, I'm a little discombobulated. It's been a weird week. It's a weird time. I think for those of you who were with me last week, you know, I have a big move coming up. It's a little bit intimidating. We've been getting it under control in terms of preparations for that. We've already started prepping stuff, preliminary packing and organizing and cleaning. We got rid of our big old couch yesterday. We had this ginormous sectional couch, which it's past its prime. It was time to get rid of it. But that was like a concern, like how the hell are we going to get this thing out? Well, I've worked it out and we got rid of it yesterday. Just stuff, regular stuff. And today I decided to pick up, because the move is going to be to Oregon. Today I picked up American Truck Simulator, the newest DLC, which is the Oregon DLC. So I did say earlier on when I first was talking about the move that there was a good chance that at some point before the move happened, at which point my channel's going to go on hiatus because it'll be a while before I'll know when I can stream again or have my setup again, but that I would do an American Truck Simulator stream where I drive from Los Angeles to Oregon. So because even though it's about a month away till we move, things are already getting weird. Schedule is already getting weird. And then the holidays are coming up. Like next week, I won't be able to stream on my regular Thursday, and chances are, because of the short work week, I may not be able to stream at all. So I know this time of year gets weird, and it could very well end up like one thing after another comes up, and then I just, any one stream that I do right now could potentially be my last stream. And assuming that once we get set up in Oregon and I have a job and everything, I'll have time to stream, or I'll have the time or energy to stream. But really, it's all kind of up in the air right now. And it's really like, I'm planning to continue my channel, but who knows? I mean, if I end up at a job where I'm working 60 or 70 hours a week, I don't know what I'll be able to fit in terms of streaming. So it's all wild cards. But anyways, appreciate me while I'm here. That's what I'm trying to get at, and I want to appreciate you while I still can, and this whole ability to stream and so on and so forth. And hello, Joss. How you doing, buddy? Look at that gold. You got that golden $sign by your name now. You're earning up the ranks, the golden dollar sign. I'm bad with words today. Golden dollar sign that I'm stopping streaming. Okay. Did you show up? Okay, no. That's what I was just mentioning. And I was, as far as I know, talking to maybe one lurker and then whoever happens to watch this later. So probably not many people are going to get the notice, but I mentioned last week, I made kind of a big deal about that I am moving, my wife and I are moving to Oregon next month. And it's been something that's been actually years in the planning. And for years we've been looking for jobs up there, but it's hard to, I think it's just hard to be competitive in applying to jobs when you're applying from a different state. So, and there's other factors, like I know that there's a thing like Oregonians are notoriously not happy about how many Californians move up there and take their jobs and make their real estate go up. So, or make all the rental prices and everything go up. So anyways, maybe that played into it, but we've been looking for jobs for years, and we decided, we want to go up there for her family. She's got nieces and nephews being born left and right, and we want to be around them as they grow up. So ever since I think the first one was 5 years ago was born, she's been talking about she wanted to go back up, and so we kept our eyes open, and finally this past year we decided we have a deadline of this Christmas. We go up there every Christmas, and it's a big trip. It's an expense taking time off of work and getting up there. And so this time we said, well, we're just gonna move. If we haven't found jobs yet, we're just gonna move, because that's what it may come down to eventually. So if we're gonna go up there, and we've saved up a considerable amount of money, so we're not going in there and gonna be like terrible, like desperate situation. But we're gonna be staying with in like spare rooms of friends and family, things like that. I'm not gonna have my normal streaming setup, and until I get a job and we get our own place, and most of our stuff's gonna be in storage for a long time. I'm gonna be working mostly off an old laptop, because I might be able to do some of my old work, and I'll need that also to do job search. So that's why my channel will be stopping at the point that we move, and resuming. The tentative plan is resuming, but the fact of the matter is, once the dust settles, I don't know what my life's gonna look like. Like, my ability to stream's been contingent upon like how it fits into my life right now, and it's worked for me to do my Thursday thing for years now, but that's what I'm saying. Who knows where? I don't know what things are gonna look like. It's probably gonna be, February, March, April, whatever, by the time we're working and have been able to get into an apartment and set up. So yeah, so I haven't made any declaration. Yeah, you see now, Jaws. I haven't made any declarations about not, I'm quitting my channel and I'm quitting YouTube and blah blah blah. It's not. That's not it at all. It's just, real life. Real life happens. So a lot's going on, and man, this starting my stream 5 hours early. It's like no one showed up. But I did want to make sure, because I'm waiting to see if I have work tonight. So that's the other thing I said. This weekend's my birthday. I'm taking a 3-day weekend, and I'm waiting to find out if I've got work to pick up tonight. And if I do, usually I'll wait till Friday morning so I can still do my stream. But because I won't be able to work again till Tuesday, because I'm clearing decks for my birthday, I'm gonna have to be able to pick up the work tonight. And when I get up tomorrow, just dive into it first thing to make sure I stay on top of it. Also, next week, short work week with Thanksgiving, so that too, it's busy. It's a lot going on right now. So I wanted to make sure to jump in here, and thank you, Jaws. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, it's gonna be nice with all the crap that's going on and all the stuff we're worried about orchestrating right now. My birthday weekend is going to be possibly the last weekend that we can just kind of relax and allow ourselves the luxury of not being in super duper stress mode. The theme of the weekend is going to be it's a little sad, and I got a little emotional thinking about it this week. But my wife was asking, what should we do for your birthday? And we're basically going to make the theme of the birthday weekend is things to do in Los Angeles that we may never do again, because we're probably going to visit California, you know, once a year to see family and friends that we have down here for, you know, maybe a week, just same as we do in Oregon. We go up to Oregon for a week, but during that week there's so much of what's become normal to our lives down here that we're not going to be able to do those things. It's not going to be practical, like just going to that one hole-in-the-wall restaurant that we like. Maybe we'll go there someday again, but chances are when we're trying to cram everything, all the people and places into a week each year, there's a few things that we really enjoy doing that we're not going to do again. I'm in Los Angeles, Jaws. I'm in, like, the city of Los Angeles. Not like, when I say Los Angeles, like, oh, I'm 40 miles out or whatever. I'm like, I have a Los Angeles address when I write my address out. The city of Los Angeles. So, yeah, and I won't, there's some things we'll miss about that. No, not. See, our part, I'm like in the city part. But the fires that happen here tend to get contained really fast, because concrete is not like brush. It doesn't get really dry and then it become like kindling. But all those fires are close to us. In fact, the epicenter of the fire around the Thousand Oaks area, I spent a few years of my childhood growing up there. So I still know a few people that live there, and it's some scary stuff going on over there. As you know, so I hope they get it under control. Everyone I know is okay. There's one friend of the family that we've known since before. Well, they were friends with my family before I was even born, and her house got burned, but not burned down. It was like the fire went all around, and she's in a very like kind of country area in the hills there, and like literally the post on her carport is singed, and the roof of her carport, portions of it have melted, but the house is intact, and the fire's otherwise blown through that area already. So yeah, I've known some people that have had a lot of worry about in the last week. Luckily I haven't been one of them. So yeah, there's always sadness, mild fear of change. Well, the thing is, I've lived up there before, Joss, and by the way, I know I'm getting way into my stream and I haven't played yet, but right, I'm just gonna hang out for a little while and chat. And hello, Lunar, Burb. You know what? That reminded me, I was gonna bring Chauncey out. I forgot to bring Chauncey out because it's a daytime stream, so I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, they aren't about the game. Usually I like having the game kind of going while I talk, and this can be kind of a good game for that. Although keeping my eye on the road can be kind of a really, actually a very preoccupying thing. But yeah, this especially with what's going on now. And like I said, just once the momentum gets going from this move, and then balancing work and all the stuff that we have to do and holidays, that's why I said this. It could be any stream that I do in the next few weeks could be my last one until I can get the channel going again, assuming that I can. So that's why I was saying I want to appreciate being able to hang out with you guys while I can. You guys should appreciate being able to hang out with me while I still can, until I take this. I'm only going to call it a hiatus because I do not have plans to. I'm assuming that whatever happens in the future, once the dust settles, that I'm assuming I'm going to be able to find a way to get, like I have been, at least one stream in a week. Because I can't imagine a situation where I wouldn't be able to, but I really can't commit to anything until I see where things are. So I'm assuming the channel will come back, but it could be a few months. And hello, Nick. Good when it lasted, if not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not at this point being like, and those of you guys who are sponsoring me, you don't feel like the channel's closed down, that you should cut off the old, just saying. My plan is to come back. So, or if you do cancel your sponsorship, be sure to join right back up when you come back. It'll cost more though. It's more now, so you might want to hold on to for those people that came in the beginning at $3.99. YouTube raised it to $4.99, but the old sponsors get their original rate. So remember that when you're thinking about canceling your G-Law sponsorship. I'm not gonna do anything but give me money. That's right, consider it an investment in the future. That could be one of those things where it's like once I got the job and everything, and I'll be like, well, let's see how many people really love me on YouTube, and I'll look and all my sponsors are gone, and I'll be like, guess they didn't love me as much as I thought they did. But obviously, if I'm gone for 6 months, I don't expect anyone to be sponsored to me at that point. But as far as I know, it could be a month. I could just be a month off. Like if things really go to plan and like really work out, within the first month, we'll have a place and be able to move into it and get set up. I would love for to go that quickly. That's sort of best case scenario, but that's what I'm really hoping will happen. The G-Law season pass. Sense of community. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And look at what a community we have. Look at it, and there's look at like Nick's there with that golden G-Law. How you feel, Josh, if you canceled and then you were like, man, and I come back and you're like, man, I could have had a golden G-Law if I just believed a little bit more in the gaming lawyer. I feel dirty, like sleazy, just talking like this. To be honest, I mean, obviously, I'm kidding. Do whatever you want. I'm just like, it's the hard sleazy sell on the money. So, as I mentioned, probably when almost no one was here, I finally did today buy the Oregon DLC. So I cleaned up my mods that I had installed from before, and the plan is, because I said sometime before I moved I would have a stream where I bought the Oregon DLC, and I'm gonna do a haul from Los Angeles to somewhere up in the area that I'm moving, which is the Portland or Salem or Eugene area. Maybe if you donate more. That's right, Jaws. Well, I did think about there's no way it would happen, and I have no remote expectation that it's even possible. But I was like, you know, if I could just get 1,000 sponsors in the next couple weeks, I won't have to look for another job. But it's like I struggled to gain and retain 10. So the other 990, that if I had 1,000 sponsors, that's the point at which I would be making enough to tell my wife I don't need to look for a job. Basically, anything, even if I got 500 sponsors right now, it would still be like, well, you do the math and it's like, after taxes, it'd probably be about $1,700 a month, $1,500 a month. Like, no. There's always blackmail. I don't know who should I blackmail though. Be careful of dysentery and broken legs. Someone got us the it's like an Oregon Trails box game, and that's what it says right on the front is you got dysentery. And when you play it, it's just mostly about how many different ways can you die simulator. I mean, it's a fun game. One of our I think it was my sister-in-law. I don't know when it's my wife's brother's sister. She got it for us. But that would be some unparalleled growth. Yeah, hitting those 1,000. So come on, everybody, call all your friends. Tell them I only need 990 more sponsors by Christmas. I need 990 sponsors for Christmas. And then I don't have to look for a job. Then at that point I could stream 2 or 3 times a week. Anyways, let me see. Get clothes on the dryer. Okay, I'm gonna go get Chauncey because it is a stream. It is a daytime stream. Oh, the other thing I want to mention real quick is my wife will be coming home probably in the next half hour to 45 minutes, and so this stream could be real short. At the very least, when she comes home, there's a good chance I'm gonna take a break and talk with her. There were a couple things we wanted to do in terms of prepping I mentioned we got rid of our couch, our big ass couch, and that cleared a little bit of space for some other things that we want to like sort through. And that was our tentative plan this evening, was to go through a couple of like, we have like a wall of shelves, like IKEA cube 6x6 cube shelves. And Maxie, let's see, you can keep your sponsors while we still move out of this god-awful state. Well, no, we'd still be moving either way, Maxie. It's just, there may not, we may not need to, my channel may not have a hiatus while we're in that period after the move where we're looking for work, because I will immediately have enough that we could afford to move straight into an apartment. So that was the idea, where I was like, really, it's for you guys, because I know you're going to miss me so much during however long it takes, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, to get work and to find an apartment and get set up in that apartment. So, you know, just really, it's just let people know the magic number is 1,000 sponsors by Christmas, and then I could stream. I was gonna say too, I'll stream at least, okay, that'll be my promise. If I get 1,000 sponsors by Christmas, starting in the new year, once we're moved into our new place, which should be a lot quicker, I will stream at least 3 times a week. So there we go. That's how I will give. That's how I'll give back. No, I would be streaming every damn day if that were the thing that was happening. Oh no, Al Wheeler Hernandez is at work. See, it's what happens. She just tweeted me. That's what happens when you stream at not your normal times. Oh right, Maxie's gonna support my ass. That's what we were just talking about. Where I was like, some of you may be tempted to unsub, but to unsponsor, but if you've been around since it was $3.99, you come back later, it's going to be $4.99. But so you've considered being an attractive young woman? I never thought about that before. Jaz, is that an option? So I guess you know, without getting too much into socio-political discussions, it's something that I could consider. All right, I'm gonna go get my burb. Hold on. Let's get Chauncey, see if she wants to hang out. Because how often do I stream during the day, for God's sake? We'll get Chauncey and then we'll get trucking. I think she was sleeping because she's acting like she's stoned and she's just very confused. I had her out earlier, but then I made lunch and she can't be around while I eat lunch. She gets crazy and tries to walk in it and poop in it. Sorry, Charlie Cod. Hello, Leonardo Carlos. And Madros, good evening. Let's see, just wait. You just usually wake up to an 8-hour-old notification that I started a stream. 100% Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Fallout 76. I don't know. I need to hear some. I need to hear a better variety of opinions. So far, all I've heard is people bitch about it, but that was before its formal release, and I'm not sure if it's. I mean, it sounds like, from what limited I've heard, it sounds like they delivered what they said they were going to deliver. So, I don't know. I'm waiting to collect more information about it myself. And that's right, American Truck Simulator. Call with Lawhawk Logistics. Let's get into it.
5 seconds of gameplay.
You haven't heard good things. On your vacation upload account. What is that? Is that another? Is that a second account that you use for other stuff? Yeah, normally I say so. I don't mind. I don't care about getting if people on multiple accounts. If you sub to me on both accounts, it doesn't matter. But if you want to sponsor me on multiple accounts, that definitely makes a difference. Needs a weapon durability. Yeah, Barbara's been enjoying it, Madros. That's a thing where you know I want to look more at it, but I feel like from the very beginning, it sounded to me like a game that might not be super fun for everyone, but it seems sort of like, you know, Conan Exiles or Ark Survival, except super Fallout theme. But those are games that not everyone's into. So, you know, that's once we get over the fact that it doesn't play like a normal Fallout game does, you know, it could be good. And of course it's Bethesda, so I'm sure they're going to have, they always, no matter what they launch, it always starts out kind of screwed up. You thought you did live, what, Leonardo? I don't know what you're saying, brother. But also watch the all caps, because there's a lot of mods in here, and mods don't like all caps. Videos of your off-roading expeditions. I gotta check that. Maxie, I saw you posted that one video once, like, months ago, and on your main channel. But I didn't know you had another channel where you actually put up content. So, yeah. Yeah, Snarly, she lives and breathes Fallout. Well, isn't her whole, I don't know, at least it was, her entire channel interface, like the custom, like I have this thing around me here, all her stuff was Fallout based when she made it. And I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it still is. Her channel is very Fallout themed. So chances are, Nick, yeah, you like Fallout 4 and Conan Exiles. Chances are you'll like Fallout. I think you might be a fan of Fallout 76. And you're a fanboy, Joss? Well, I'm a fanboy too, but I almost always wait a year before I buy their stuff until they can fix it, until the community can fix it. You can't upload on this account. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I guess that makes sense then. So you have like your secret other account. It's sort of like the human body. You use this account to eat, and you use the data account down there to output. So anyways, you've never waited more than, well, I mean, they're I'm sure they're playable at launch, but I don't know. I'm also cheap too, so at launch they're $50, and then a year later, once all the kinks are worked out, I can usually get it for under $10. So that's another consideration. All right, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, so I did bring my bird Chauncey out of the cage, but because she was being weird, she was being kind of bashful. And we have a routine where normally I put her on top of her cage, and there's treats for her on the roof of her cage. So I think it's also a little weird for her if I take her out and immediately try to put her on my shoulder. She's like, no, first we have to do roof treats. So she's on the roof of her cage right now. She'll come over, she'll fly over here if she decides she wants to. Well, the stuff I got on my truck was made by Ethan Pfeffer, who's one of my, well, he's been a subscriber since basically the beginning of my channel. And I think he said recently he was working on some more stuff to me for me because the game has been releasing, I don't know, more truck option stuff. I haven't seen all of it, but yeah, how's my driving? Oh, 1-800 shit. Yeah, Eeriest Owl. Chauncey. Let me see. Oops. Here. Chauncey. She's looking at me. She can fly over here whenever she's feeling social enough. But that bird, that's Chauncey. And she sleeps at night, but when I stream during the day, she can come out. But right now she's up on her roof eating bird treats. So.
45 seconds of gameplay.
Oh, okay. What? Well, Jaws, so you play it immediately and then you go back. Well, that's true. Especially, I mean, I know you're really into the game, so if you're gonna put that much time into it, I mean, and really, all of them, when they come out, they still work. They're serviceable, but they're just, you know, in a sense, there's about a year of playtesting goes in before another layer of polish goes on to the game. Oh, I could bring her over here now, but she just... I can read her mood really well. Yeah. And she's just very, like... When I brought her out, she was like, what the hell? What's happening? And then when I started trying to put her on my shoulder, she was looking like, "What? That's not what we do. We go on the roof." It's, if anything, she's more like Rain Man, and I've got her conditioned to the certain routine. And when she doesn't... When I don't conform to that routine, she's like, what's happening? When I come out of the cage, I go on the roof and eat treats. That's what happens first before I can go on your shoulder. My birthday is this weekend. Yeah. Do I need a birthday song? Well, I was tentatively planning to try to stream on Thursday or on Monday. Monday's my birthday, but it was all conjecture. So my official plans with regard to my birthday are, I'm going to try to see if I can stream a little bit on Monday night. And if I can't, then we'll look at Thursday, this coming Thursday, as being my official... Oh no, crap, my next Thursday's Thanksgiving. I hope I can stream on Monday. Anyways, whatever my next stream after my birthday, maybe I'd stream on Monday or Tuesday. But I'm hoping, and I can't see why I wouldn't be able to unless my wife... Even if my wife and I had plans, it's that Monday night she'd be working the next day. She's not going to stay up late. So I'm almost positive I'm going to end up streaming on my birthday that night. Unless something real weird happens. So... Ark is multiplayer survival. Has all sorts of mods. Oh, you talking... Someone else talking about Ark? I'm familiar with Ark. I don't have it. I'm interested in Ark, though. I'm interested... I like that kind of game. So I will probably like Fallout 76 eventually when I'm in the mood for it. They'll put a single player server. So there's no single player-ish way to play that game at all now. Like Conan, you can still play essentially a single player version of that game. It's just the same game except no one else is in it though, but it's more stable. Happy birthday now. We'll say it again if you're... All right, thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Yeah, Eddie, if anyone wants to say happy birthday to me now, go right ahead. But I'm not... The stream where I will be... I'm not planning on plugging the hell out of my birthday until, well, hopefully, the next stream, which will be on my birthday. Then I'm going to plug the hell out of it. I'll be like trying to make people feel bad and want to give me like birthday donations and all that stuff. But that's not today. So, let me see. Happy Easter. We're a little off from Easter, but you know what? Hey, Lunar, maybe, who knows? Maybe I won't see you before Easter. So happy Easter to you too, man. Eat an entire cake? Oh my god. I don't think so. Let me see. I think the way I'm gonna do just a little bit of this and hopefully I'm gonna get a job going, get on the road, and then which is the state capital. Did my stream just cut out? Son of a bitch. Am I back?